All right, thanks, Jim. You know, we all want the best job, more money, and this morning we're talking about Feng Shui for success. We have this guest here who's going to talk about incorporating this in your life, and she says anybody can do it.
We'll see.
Jessie Kim is a third-generation certified Feng Shui consultant. Did I even say that right, Feng Shui?
Feng Shui. Yeah.
You hear people say it in all these different ways.
It just means air, water, and air.
But Feng Shui?
Feng Shui.
Oh,
Feng Shui.
okay.
Yeah.
Okay, so tell us about it, really the concept of it.
Feng Shui is all about how do you create good energy into your home, or it's just more in an energy-wise, how do you welcome people into the house? So do you open up your front door and does it feel welcoming and warm for anybody to walk in, or as soon as you walk in or you don't want guests to come in, you're constantly cleaning up. You want to make sure it's a house that everybody's welcome to come into and you feel welcome and comfortable in. That's what it is, just creating a space that everyone can live in and be comfortable in.
Okay, and it's different for everyone, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, now I wonder, you just said is it welcoming when you come in? Does it matter what type of design your home is? Because you walk into our house, the stairs are immediately to your right. It doesn't open up into the big room for about 10 feet. Can you work with that?
Yeah, so everybody has a different design. Obviously, Feng Shui cannot be cookie cutter concept. So everybody has a different home. So if you have that narrow corridor to walk in, how do we open that space up? If you have enough space for a mirror, maybe a nice landscape painting or a picture that you took, something that opens up the space for you visually, be it open space or by artwork.
You specialize in working with real estate then? You do help people with spaces?
Yes, I work with a lot of the home builders and architects and interior designers, so we could start from to make a right home for everyone.
And it is different for everyone. You know, you had this thing that you were saying, you don't want to walk into someone's house, and what did you say, feel like
a Chinese restaurant exploded in it. Just everyone, I've gotten a few calls before and saying, I followed everything online and I painted every room in different color. And I'm like, no, that's not what it says. It's suggested color. That doesn't mean you go around every room going pink here, blue here, green here.
You gotta feel for it, right?
Yes, you gotta love it. Not just by reading a book or reading what's online. It's your home. You gotta make it your space.
But you know, it's great that you can feel comfortable in your home, have that feng shui, and make it open for everybody. But this is also, there's another purpose to this, to possibly make more money in your career, correct?
Of course, because bringing in good energy means you're being able to recharge at your own home. That means you're able to perform better at your work when you go out to work the next day. So you're performing better at work next day, that means you're more likely to succeed, make more money, so it's all about energy coming back to you.
Oh, now how do people get your help? Do they have a consultation with you then? Is that how that works? How does it work?
They usually contact me through email, through my website, and they have a question. It's like, how do I, find the mate? Or how do I have children? Or how do I get a new job? I feel stuck. What can I do? Then we go around looking at their house. So we would set up an appointment. I will walk through their home and I will pinpoint all the do's and don'ts of Feng Shui, what works for their style, not necessarily my style. Because for me, gold might work, but then the other person, like I said, it's not their favorite color, then let's look for something else.
I notice you have, you said gold, a golden elephant there. And I've noticed, my aunt is this way as well, there's always seems to be an elephant involved in some type of feng shui. Is that on purpose or it just makes you feel comfortable? What's the deal with that?
There's an elephant in the room that you shouldn't talk about. Is that what it is? No, so there are different animals that symbolizes different things. Elephant, it just represents prosperity and protection. So if you think about it, back in the days, if a prince rode in an elephant, they're very wealthy, right? So it's a sign of protection, as well as with their trunk, they're able to push any barriers out of the way. So it symbolizes good wealth, good fortune, everything coming in. Also, you gotta remember how the trunk is on the elephant as well. If the trunk is pointing down, it's usually for protection and fertility. So if you're gonna have another baby, you might wanna put that elephant in.
Point that trunk up, get that off the floor.
If you push it up, it means you're spraying water out, how the elephant does. That means you're bringing in wealth and spraying wealth.
Okay.
So that's what you want to have.
I think I need an elephant. I need an elephant pointing up.
You might want two. So depending on where you put it in your house, you could have it in pairs would be the better.
But again, if you're not into elephants, if you're not into that type of design, you can still work with folks in their home, consult them, the whole thing.
Yeah.
Because feeling good is the whole concept is about making your home a welcoming place for yourself. It brings good fortune.
Of course. It's your home. It's your charging station. So if you don't feel comfortable in it, then it's not a good space for you. So it has to work for you and your family first.
Okay, very good. Thank you so much for coming in.
Thank you.
All right, Jessie Kim, hey, get Feng Shui in your house. We'll be right back.